All right, now after months of pitched campaigning, polling is underway in Pakistan for what is being dubbed as perhaps the most controversial election in Pakistan's history. If all goes well, this would also be only the second time since the country's independence 70 years ago that power will be peacefully transferred from one civilian government to another. The forces are also fully deployed with more than 370,000 security personnel stationed across the nation. There are nearly 106 million registered voters who are also eligible to cast their vote for members of the lower house of the parliament and 4 provincial assemblies. The campaigning has ended on Monday at midnight with the top contenders holding their final rallies. The contest is largely being viewed as a two-way fight between the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz and also between Imran Khan's party, the Pakistan's Tehreek-e-Insaf, while the PPP is of course trying to revive its fortunes. Now the PTI leader is of course hoping to secure a victory this time round, with many claiming that he actually secretly enjoys the army's support. Now Imran Khan had set up his political party almost about 20 years ago but has never managed to assume power in all these years. Now, Imran Khan had built his campaign with the promise of putting an end to corruption and taking a hard stance against US's war on terror, in which it was relying on Pakistan. Now, this also assumes significance as the ruling Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz party has suffered blow after blow, with several of its major leaders either facing charges or having been convicted on charges of corruption, chief among them being the PMLN chief Shehbaz Sharif and also his daughter Maryam Nawaz, who are presently lodged in Adiala prison over charges of corruption. The PMLN's prime ministerial candidate in this election is Shehbaz Sharif, who addressed the media earlier in the morning, immediately after he cast his vote, and has urged the people to choose the lion seal and determine the destiny of Pakistan. Meanwhile, our Islamabad Bureau Chief Anas Malik, who's been tracking all the developments very, very closely from Islamabad, is joining us. Well, Anas, the voting is in progress. It started at 8 o'clock this morning. And this, of course, is an election that is being watched very, very closely. But considering the lead up to the polls and also the very bitter campaigning that has taken place, who now looks better positioned to actually come out victorious in these polls?
Absolutely, Saleh. The voting has been underway since 8 a.m. in the morning. It's roughly 10:30 according to local time on the dial. We've seen greater voter turnout. I have with me an elderly voter. I would first like to speak to him. Sir, आपकी क्या उम्र है? आप क्यों वोट के लिए आए हैं? क्यों निकले?
मेरी उम्र 73 इयर्स है। वोट के लिए हर पाकिस्तानी को आना ज़रूरी होता है, क्योंकि ये हमारा फ़र्ज़ होता है कि हम किसी को सिलेक्ट करते हैं जो कि हमारा आइंदा 5 साल के लिए हम पर उन्होंने कानून बनाने हैं, अवाम की बेहतरी के लिए उन्होंने काम करना है, इसलिए ज़रूरी है। मुझे नहीं।
All right, there seems to be a bit of an issue with the line with Anas Malik. We'll try reconnect with him again. But meanwhile, this is what the scene looks like in front of many polling stations across Pakistan. There have been different polling stations, separate polling stations that have been set up for women. So these are women-only polling stations. But security, however, is being provided by men as well. This, of course, remember, had been an issue which had been debated about in the run-up to the polls. 106 million voters are eligible to cast their vote in Pakistan. It has been a very, very high-pitched campaign and in many ways has been dubbed as the most controversial election in Pakistan's history.